A very good morning. Thanks for clicking on to the Friday edition of Vogan's US stroke tropical outlook. This is actually the first tropical outlook of the season so far. Just want to touch on a couple of things with regards to the configuration of sea surface temperature anomalies at this moment in time as we start to approach the busier time of the hurricane season. So it's the 28th of July. We are only days away from August and entering the climatological busy time of the season. So where are we at just now? We've of course seen an early start of the Cape Verde season. We've seen plenty of tropical activity, both over the equatorial African continent as well as the Atlantic, and the sea surface temperature profile is rather interesting because there is a configuration of cool East Pacific, warm West Central Pacific, uh, a cool North Pacific, on the grand scheme of things, and a rather cool looking North Atlantic. We've got a warm main development region here, and there is similarity to 2004. Of course, folks in Florida, folks in the United States know all too well what 2004 brought. But it looks as if the models are continuing to push for a cooler than normal August across the lower 48. We've seen that back in 2004. It was a rather cool August across the majority of the United States. And I think we are going to see a rather active monsoon pattern across the western half of the country, uh, a lean towards troughiness over the eastern half of the country, and that tends to uh, allow the eastern half of the United States and the Gulf of Mexico act a bit like a magnet here. When you've got that trough, systems try to get pulled in to the trough itself, rather than having a big, huge area of high pressure centered over the West Atlantic, extending the eastern half of the United States. That would act as a shield protecting the United States. So a very um, warmer than normal West Atlantic here off the East Coast. Also, the Gulf of Mexico is very warm indeed. Caribbean is warm and extending all the way out to Senegal. Now, we do have below normal temperatures over between the Cape Verde and Senegal, and the reason why is probably because we're seeing a lot of African wave activity getting blown off the African continent here. So, on the grand scheme of things, it looks as if we're going to have a cooler than normal August, but we need to really watch the tropics this year, I think, because I think we could have lots of activity. We could have a lot of trouble for the United States. In the last decade, we've really got away with a lot of things with regards to hurricane landfalls in the United States, and I think the US luck may be running out with regards to this. So it's going to be a very interesting next few months with regards to the tropics. A lot of indicators suggesting that we're going to have some busy times ahead. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great one, and I'll be back in the next few days. Bye for now.